Namaste, warm welcome. My name is Hazem, and I'll be guiding you through this Hatha flow series. This will be the first class of the series. So let's begin closing our eyes and connecting with the body, relaxing into the body, and bringing our awareness into the flow of the breath. As it enters and leaves the body, expanding, contracting, rising and falling. As the breath comes in, bringing your awareness to the area of the abdomen, just allow the abdomen to expand a little bit larger. And then release the ribs, the chest, the collarbones. And as you exhale, start to relax into the sitting bones and sink into your body and into the earth. Inhaling gently, without pushing it too much, just a gentle, energetic expansion of the body, allowing in more space for breath. And as the body breathes out naturally, staying connected to the energy of the body, the sensations of the body, the warmth, the tingling, just relax and sink deeper into the body and allow the body to sink into the earth. And on the next inhale, release your hands, spread your fingers, open your chest. Take a deep breath in. Take the fingers behind, open the collarbones. Try and relax your hips and your knees. Just keep the connection with the earth, the sitting bones. And exhale. Bend the elbows and bring the hands into the center. Squeeze your core, making a fire in the pit of the belly. Hold the energy and then inhale. And start to flow like this with your own rhythm, with the rhythm of the breath. Inhaling, opening, exhaling, closing, exhale out of the nose. You can make the Ujjayi breath, breathing with the back of the throat, making the sound of the sea or like a Darth Vader style. Inhale and exhale, same. Most important is to connect with the body as you breathe. Feeling the body, feeling the sensations and energy of the body. The fingertips, the palms, the chest, the core. Keep your eyes relaxed. Inhale. Synchronizing the movement of the body with the breath. Coming into our flow state, releasing any kind of obstacles, obstructions in the mind, any kind of thoughts, without pushing them out, just ceasing to identify with the mind, just stepping back from thoughts. Let them happen, but don't become involved. Inhaling, open wide. And as you exhale, release the hands onto the floor, coming onto all fours, spreading your fingers wide. And inhale, keep your feet and your knees hip width apart. Rotate your upper arms externally, so your inner elbows face the front. Fingers spread wide. As you inhale, lift the chest and lift the tailbone. Exhale, start to bring the tailbone down and then round, coming down with the chest, and lastly with the head, rounding the spine. Inhaling into the cow position, Madhyasana, lifting the tailbone, the chest and the head, and exhaling, leading with the tailbone, rounding the lumbar, then the thoracic spine, and bring down the head last. Start to flow in your own rhythm. Keep the connection to your spine and see what the energy in your body wants to do. How you can release any tension. Inhaling, coming up. This time, as you're arched, bring your bottom down to your heels, then bring the head down, and then rounding the spine, come back up. As soon as your shoulders go over the wrists, inhale, arching the spine, lift the head and the chest, bring the bottom down, just doing these spinal waves. And rounding, taking the head down, rounding with the thoracic. Shoulders over the wrists, inhale, arch, lift the head, bottom down. Inhaling, when you arch, taking the bottom back. And once again, rounding, shoulders over the wrists. And then when your shoulders go over, arch. Stay here for a moment, spreading your fingers. As you exhale, bend the elbows towards the ribs. And just bring your chest down, bring the sternum down and the chin. Keep your bottom up, shoulders back, elbows glued to the ribs. Then press your hips down. Exhale and inhale, lift the chest into Cobra Bhujangasana. Try and keep your elbows bent, open the collarbones, open the shoulders wide, and try and pull on the hands to kind of bring your chest forward. Exhale into child's pose, lengthen the spine. Inhale, breathing in, keep your nose, chest close to the ground. Coming up, exhaling, child's pose, start to flow again. Scoop your chest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then this time, tuck the toes under, pushing into downward facing dog. Be high on the toes, lift the heels up first, press the ground, lengthen your spine, and then start to bend one knee at a time. Inhaling, exhaling, bring the foot down, inhaling, exhaling, heel down, inhaling, exhaling, and you can twist as well. Time each movement with the breath, inhaling up and exhaling down. Then come back, press the heels down, push the ground, rotate the shoulders externally, relax your neck. Pressing, try and lengthen your spine. Inhale into plank, strong core, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, push the ground, downward facing dog. Inhale into plank. Keep the back off the neck long. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale into plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale one last time into plank. This time you can also bring your knees down if you need, but we can try chaturanga. Rotate externally your upper arms. Bend your elbows slowly, shoulders over the wrists. Low plank, coming an inch above the ground. Top of the feet on the ground. Straightening the arms. Pull the shoulders back and try and bring the sternum forward, but your feet are glued to the ground, preventing you from going too far. Keep the back of the neck long. Push on the hands firmly. Take the shoulders back. Exhale, sitting onto the heels into Vajrasana. Lift the knees off the ground, stretching the ankles. Exhale, bring the knees down, widening the knees, taking the hands down, pointing the fingers towards you. Press the palms down just to stretch out the wrists. Open the chest, lift the head up. Let's take a deep breath in, look at the center of the eyebrows, and we'll do 5 lion breaths, Simhasana. Stick the tongue out, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, we make a soft sound followed by like a lion. So inhale and begin. Take the chin down. Inhale, lifting up. Open the mouth, look at the center. Exhale. Keep coming down with the chin and lifting the chin. Open the eyes, tongue out. Keep exhaling, bring the chin. Lifting up, open the mouth. And last one, bring the chin. Inhale up, tongue out. And release. Place the back of the wrists on the ground and start to scrunch the fingers. Just a bit of wrist therapy. And release. Walk your hands. Inhale, exhale. Come to the front with the hands. Walk further. Bring your chin down and your chest into puppy stretch or Anahatasana, heart melting pose. Taking 5 deep breaths, spread your fingers. And taking the hands back, coming into all fours, tucking the toes and pushing the ground, downward facing dog. Taking a deep inhale, push the ground, lengthen your spine, exhale. Walk your hands towards your feet. Use the breath as you move, inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale halfway up. Pull the shoulders back. Exhale, you can place your hands on your hips if you wish. Exhale, we're just going to fold from the hips. Lift the abdomen in, keep your collarbones nice and open. Put your weight on the front of the feet. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, halfway up. And again, just hinging from the hips. Don't do anything with your back or your neck. Just hinging from the hips. Exhale, down. Inhale up, halfway, exhale, and do 3 more times. Push firmly down on the feet. Hinging from the hips. Exhale, coming down, walking your hands back to the front. Inhale into plank, strong core, bring your knees, chest and chin, and then press up. Press your hips down, lift up into Bhujangasana, Cobra. Lift your chest, back of the neck is long. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look up, bend the knees, and then jump or walk towards your hands. If you want to jump or float, press firmly on your hands, spreading your fingers. Press on the thumb and the index especially. Bend your knees, lift the pelvic floor, lift the belly, really push the ground like you're creating energy, force. Bend the knees, and then lightly jump forward without making any noise. Inhale, halfway up. Shoulders back. Exhale, hinging from the hips, coming all the way down. This time we place our hands on the elbows, and you can dangle down, ragdoll down. Release the back of the neck. Think about the throat and the sternum coming down towards the ground. Breathing, put your weight more on the front of the feet, the balls of the feet, the big toe mound. Breathe. Push the feet down, creating an energy lock in the feet. We call it Padabandha. Really activate the feet. And then release the hands. Push the ground with the feet and slowly rising up. Take your time, head stays down, shoulders align with the hips, and when your head feels stable, you can spread your fingers and inhale all the way up. Look at your thumbs. Press the feet, lift, breathe into the back ribs. Press the hips forward. Exhale to lean back. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, press the hips, leaning back. Exhale to center. Try and connect with the energy of the body. Inhale, leaning back. Exhale, and 2 more times. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, trying to lean from the hip flexors. Engaging your core to protect the spine. Exhale. Inhale. Last time. Push the ground. Come back up. Keep breathing in. Reaching up. You can look up at your thumbs. Feet together. Heels slightly apart. We take the hips to the left. Arms to the right. Inhale up. Push the feet down. And exhale to the left. Hips to the right. Inhale, going opposite direction. Try and get further if it's easily manageable, but don't push too far. Inhale up, press your heels. Exhale, other side. And then one more time, inhaling up. Try and go further down. Inhale up. Exhale, other side. And coming back, interlace your fingers, coming onto the toes. Inhale. Exhale, slowly releasing the heels down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming down. And 3 more times. You can look straight ahead or slightly up, but keep the back of your neck uncompressed. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and last time. Exhale, release the hands into the center, into Samasthiti, and be at the front of the mat. You can then release your hands and just start to move, connecting to the energy of the body, into the warmth, the tingling, the sensations. No need to be too static, just getting into that flow state and connecting with how your body feels in this moment. taking the back of the hands together, relaxing your shoulders, and come to center. Release your hands down. Take a deep inhale, relax your feet. Breathe in, widen your arms, spread the fingers, relax your shoulders down and back. Keep breathing in, look at the thumbs, press the feet down, and lift your back ribs up using the breath. Breathing into the back, and as we exhale, we'll swan dive down, lift your abdomen in and up. And remember, we're not using the back or changing the position of the neck or the head. Put more weight on the front of the feet. You can bend the knees if you need. Lifting the tailbone, hinging from the hips, coming all the way down to the ground. Inhale, rising up, all the way up. And leaning back. Exhaling, hinging slowly from the hips. Just warming up. Inhaling. Coming all the way up. Leaning back. Exhaling. Coming all the way down. Inhaling up, all the way back, and one last time. Open chest, shoulders, arms back until you go past the hips, coming down. This time, inhale halfway up, shoulders back, and exhale. Folding down, put your weight on the front of the feet. Inhale halfway up. Shoulders back, keep breathing in and keep exhaling until you come down. It's important that when we move, we breathe, and we keep breathing until we've completed the movement. So keep inhaling. Shoulders back, keep breathing in, and then exhale. Hinging from the hips. Inhale. Exhale, this time bending the knees. We're going to jump or walk our feet back into plank. So you can externally rotate your arms, your upper arms, so your inner elbows face the front. This helps create some torque in the forearms, helping to protect your joints. So lightly jumping back, strong hands, shoulders over the wrists. And this time for this one, we'll come down, knees, chest and chin. Call this Ashtanga Namaskar, 8 points position. Knees, hands, chest, chin and toes. Press your hips down, rise up into Cobra. Bhujangasana. Exhale, come back to the same position, bending, press your hips, inhale, exhale, shoulders back, inhale, exhale, inhale. Keep breathing in until you can no longer comfortably breathe in. Keep staying in the posture. Exhale. And then inhale, Cobra. Keep the elbows bent, stuck to the ribs. Open your collarbones. Pull the ground with the hands. Bring the chest forward. Then push the ground into downward facing dog. Feet hip width apart. And then taking 3 deep breaths here. straightening your arms, lengthening your spine. If you can see your heels, make them disappear. Relax your neck. Push the back of the legs towards the back of the room. Breathe into your back and think of one line of energy from the hands to the hips. So push the hands and lift the hips. Bending the knees, looking straight ahead. Engage your core. Lift the pelvic floor as well. And either walk, or if you want to float to the front, come on the toes. Create some energy with the hands pressed into the earth. And lightly coming to the front. Inhale. Halfway up. Exhale. Coming down. Just relaxing here. Staying for about 5 breaths. You can make micro movements. Think of the flow as the rising and falling or expansion and contraction of the body with the breath. Relax your shoulders back. Even though it looks like we're static, use the breath to expand the body. And then press the feet. Inhale. Bring the hips forward. Spread the fingers, roll the shoulders back. Keep breathing in. Look up at your hands. Look at the thumbs. Pressing the hips forward. And exhale. Release back to center. In Samasthiti, you can just find the relaxation, the stillness in the mind, and let the body breathe naturally. Start to connect to the fire element in the hands. Agni is the fire element. The warmth building in the hands, and just allow it to permeate the entire body. Just melting away any kind of tension, any kind of tightness in the body. And we'll begin the next round a bit faster. Take the back of the hands together. Inhale up. This time 1 breath in each posture, leaning back. And exhale, we'll fold, swan diving down, lift the abdomen. See if it feels easier after the warm-up round, coming down. Inhale, halfway up. Shoulders back, bend the knees, hands on the ground. Walk or float into plank, but use your core if you float. Strong core. Shoulders over the wrists. Rotate externally the upper arm. And then this time we'll come into low plank, or you can come in as before with your knees down if you like. Just low plank, hovering an inch above the ground. Top of the feet on the ground. Rotating your upper arms, take the shoulders back. Pull the sternum forward, pull away from the feet but they're stuck. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths, pushing the ground. Relax your neck, open your chest through taking your shoulders into the back body. Lengthen the spine especially. We don't want to push into the spine. Try and lift your tailbone, bend the knees, lift the abdomen in and up. Coming to the front. Halfway up, shoulders back, hinging from the hips, coming down. Inhale, pushing the ground, pressing the hips, lifting the arms, join the hands, look at the thumbs, press the hips forward, and release into center. back of the hands together. Inhale up. Hips forward. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale halfway. Bend the knees. Coming back into plank. Coming down either knees, chest and chin, or low plank. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Looking up, bending the knees, lift the abdomen and walk or float to the front. Inhale halfway. Exhale, folding down. And inhale, rise up, push the feet down. Keep breathing in until your hands touch. And breathe a bit further in, press the feet, push the hips forward, lean slightly back, and exhale, release into Samasthiti. And just relax here for a moment. Just allowing the fire element to pervade each cell in the body. Bending the knees, jumping the feet wider than the mat, pointing the feet out, and squatting down into the goddess posture. Drawing your hips forward, tucking your tailbone in, lifting the abdomen, hands together in the center. Inhale, you can place the back of the hands, open the arms, take them behind the shoulders, engage the back. Exhale, keep squatting further down if possible, taking the hands into the center. Hold the energy in the core. Inhale. Keep squatting further. Keep your knees over the ankles, not beyond. Keeping the quads well engaged and the glutes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through the nose, using the Ujjayi breath. Exhale. Don't anticipate the contact with the hands, just witness it. Use it as a really meditative exercise, connecting to your body, the energy of the body. You can keep your eyes closed. Expanding the body as you breathe in. Keep your awareness on the hands as you exhale. Keep exhaling till the hands meet, and then hold the core, the fire in the core, the energy in the pit of the core. Inhale, open up, pointing the feet forward, taking the hands onto the hips, exhaling, push on the front of the feet, lifting the tailbone, coming halfway down, lift the abdomen, inhale, or up, press the hips, lift the pelvic floor. You can lean back a little bit, press the feet, engage the glutes. We lift the pelvic floor up. Exhale, coming down halfway. Go a bit further. Then inhale, press the feet. Hips forward. Just loosening up, exhaling. Coming down, taking the head all the way down this time. Relax your neck, take your shoulders back. Relax your eyes and push the ground. Press the hips, lift the pelvic floor and hold the pelvic floor. Open the chest, release the hands. Take the hands behind, interlacing the fingers for Prasrita Padottanasana. Lifting the abdomen under the ribs, in towards the spine. Keeping your chest nice and open, pull the arms back. Then hinging just from the hips, putting weight on the front of the feet. Move slowly, coming all the way down. Inhaling, coming up. Open the chest, lift the pelvic floor. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. This time we stay down. Keep pulling your hands back. Squeeze the shoulders. Take the shoulders back. Relax your neck. Try and come down with the throat and the sternum instead of the head. Hinging from the hips. Also draw your sitting bones. Try and push them down towards the ground using the heels. Helps protect your hamstrings. You can also bend the knees if you need. It's not about how far you can go down. Just ease off the pressure. Make it about 75%. Just let gravity do the work. Go down to 50% effort. Just pulling the hands gently back. Staying for 3 more breaths. More weight on the front of the feet. And inhale. Slowly, slowly coming up. Keep your head down, press your hips forward. Pull the hands back. And then release into the center. Start to heel toe your feet back. Just inside the mat. Inhaling, lifting the arms up. And exhale, we'll squat down gently, slowly. Squatting down into Malasana, Yogi squat. Widen your knees by pressing your elbows into them. Just feeling a nice groin stretch. And then press on your feet, start to make more pressure. Inhale, coming all the way up. Reaching up, looking up at the thumbs. Exhaling. Slowly down. Widening the knees. Lifting the head, but bringing the tailbone down. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Widen, lift the chest, open the collarbones. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Slowly, slowly coming down into Malasana. Now we stay here for 5 breaths. Stay in your flow state, connected to the body. This time the movement comes from the expansion of the body with the breath. Breathe into any tension you feel in the hips, the groin, the chest or the back. Try and keep the neck long, the back of the neck uncompressed. See if you can widen your knees. Release the hands down, spreading the fingers. Come onto the toes. Bend your elbows. Try and bring your thighs onto your ribs. Bend your elbows. And then we use our arms like shelves. We just shift the weight of our body, bring the knees under the armpits or just somewhere on the triceps, above the elbows. Shifting your weight to your toes till they become weightless. Then inhale, bring the heels down. Exhale, come onto the toes. Shifting your weight onto your hands. Inhale, coming back. Exhale. Inhale. And this time we can come into Kakasana Crow. Shifting our weight. We just release one leg then the other. Using our arms like shelves. You can engage the core. Try and lift the knees just to engage the core more. Bring the heels towards the bottom. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Sitting down. Bringing the soles of the feet together. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale. And then start to butterfly the legs, the knees. Focus on breathing deep. Try and feel your sitting bones on the ground. Just shaking the flesh off of the thighs. Taking in deep breaths. And then release any shaking. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, grab hold of the big toes with the 2-piece fingers. And then bend the elbows into the thighs. Lift the abdomen and folding down, don't push too far. Just feeling the stretch on the hamstrings, on the groin, on the hips. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, hinging from the hips, coming down, lifting the abdomen. See if you can keep the connection to the sitting bones. Coming down, inhaling, coming up. Open the chest, the collarbones. Exhaling, coming down. Inhaling up. Exhale, coming down. And then this time we come up. We can release the hands and walk them forwards and stay in the posture for about 8 breaths. Breathing into the groin, send the breath. Relax your pressure, relax your effort. To 75%, to 50%, to 25%, and then just let go of all effort and just release your head. Relax into the body. Make the breath soft. And on the next inhale, walking, hands back, lifting the chest, bring the knees together, taking them apart, inhale, exhaling, knees together, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale, and then widening the legs. For Upavista Konasana, you can also use a cushion or a block under the sitting bones if you feel that your pelvis is tilting. Otherwise, you can just paddle the legs a little bit. And then flexing the feet. Exhale, extend, inhale, flex. Exhale, extend, inhale, flex. Rotating the thighs internally. Pressing into the sitting bones. Inhale, lifting the arms. Shoulders back. Lift the back ribs and exhale, folding to the right side. Grab hold of your right big toe. Bend your right elbow in. Open your left shoulder and start to lean towards the right side. Inhale, coming up, lifting both arms. Taking your left arm towards your left big toe and stretching towards the left. Inhale up. Feel free to go at your own pace. Keep the connection to the sitting bones. See how you change, shifting more weight onto the right sitting bone as you come to the right side. Keep your shoulders back, your chest nice and open, your neck nice and long. Inhale up. Exhaling, other side gently. Inhale up. Spreading the fingers. Taking the hands down. You can also release your hamstrings a bit more. And starting to walk yourself down. Lifting the abdomen. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, folding a little bit deeper. Inhale, lift the chest. Pressing your sitting bones. Don't push beyond. If it feels like you've reached a stopping point, you've reached your edge, just stay there and relax and breathe. Otherwise, pressing into the sitting bones, folding one step forward. Staying 5 more breaths, taking the shoulders back. Breathing into the tension, softening into the body, into the energy of the body, the prana maya kosha. And then inhaling to come up. Bringing the legs together, crossing the knees, crossing the legs, taking the hands onto all fours, coming onto the knees. Inhaling, lifting, arching the spine. Exhale, bringing the chest down, shoulders back. Press the hips down, lifting into Bhujangasana, exhaling into child's pose, and then lifting, pressing the top of the feet, coming back, opening the chest, take the hands all the way back to the hips. Inhale, lift up, press the hips forward, shoulders back. Exhaling, rounding the spine, take the head down to the knees. Inhale, pushing the hips forward, engage the thighs. Exhaling, coming down. 3 more times. Inhale, open the collarbones. Exhale. And last one. Exhaling down. This time as you inhale, press the hips forward. engaging the quads, press the feet, grab for your heels if it's possible, otherwise just stay with your hands on your hips. And we'll take about 8 deep breaths, pressing the hips forward in Camel, Ustrasana. Try and pull away from your feet, but your hands are stuck, tied like ropes. Bringing your chest forward, bringing your pubic bone, bringing your solar plexus forward. Try and keep the back of the neck long, so don't compress it, but you can lift the chest up, taking in 2 more deep breaths. Engage those thighs, take the hands onto the hips, and engage your core to come out. Strong core. And we'll come into downward dog to counter pose. So tuck the toes and just gently pressing the toes, press the heels, push the hands and feel the spine gently lengthening, shoulders back. Relax the neck down. Bending the knees, lifting the abdomen in and up. And walk or float to the front. Bring the bottom down, sitting bone, onto the ground, straightening the legs, strong core, into Navasana boat position. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Slowly coming back. Straightening the arms, flexing the feet, flexing the toes. Exhaling, we come back into boat, slowly peeling your back off the ground. Make sure you're on the bottom in the sitting bones, not the tailbone. Inhale. Straightening the arms, deep inhale. Exhale, slowly peel your back off the ground, coming up with control, strong core, and then inhale. That was the last one. Straightening your arms, spread the fingers, taking in a deep breath in, exhale. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, bending the knees, hug the knees in, straightening the right leg, grab hold of the left knee, widen your left arm, and coming into a gentle twist onto the right side. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, twisting to the right. Keep your head looking towards the left. Try and keep your left shoulder down. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, and do 2 more times. And when you finish the second one, just stay down now in the twist for 5 breaths. It's always nice to finish with some twists, gentle twists. Breathing into your spine. Coming to the end of the practice, trying to soften into the body. Make the breath soft, silent, and then rolling on the sacrum, bringing both knees, rolling left and right, hugging the right knee, straightening the left leg, pushing through the left heel, keep the knee close to your chest, grab hold of the right knee, widen your right arm, coming down to the left side, turn your head to the right, inhaling back to center. And do 4 more times, exhaling, gentle twist. Move gently, carefully, trying to loosen up the spine, release the tension. And then exhale, coming down, staying for 5 breaths. Make the breath soft, subtle, quiet. Breathe into the body. Keeping your presence of mind, staying aware, just release. Bring both knees up and rolling left and right. And then releasing the legs down, palms face the sky for shavasana, final relaxation. Relax your fingers, your toes, feeling the connection with the back of the body on the earth. Allow the body to totally relax, melting into your energy and sinking deep into the earth. Letting go of anything that enters the mind. And just for a few moments, being totally in the body, in the earth, in stillness, in silence, in rest. And slowly starting to move your fingers and your toes, rotating your wrists and your ankles, your feet, Stretch your arms above the head, taking a deep breath in. Just moving any way on the ground that makes you feel good, stretching like a cat. And rolling to the right side of the body. Relaxing your head, your brain, your lungs and heart. And pushing up into a comfortable seated position to close the practice. Connecting to your body, the breath, and witnessing the mind. Letting go of any thoughts and being totally in the now. Flowing from moment to moment. And we close the practice with 3 arms. Spreading the hands, spread the arms, take a deep inhale. Rise the arms all the way up, relaxing the shoulders. Keep breathing in, lift the back ribs. As soon as your hands touch, breathe into the back. Press the sitting bones. And exhale, release in the center. Inhale, deep breath. I'll say Om. And again. And once again. Thank you for joining. Namaste.